coming to you today with a video about how to save money. And these are just some things that I have been doing to try to save money. So here are some things that I have been doing to save money. The first thing I did was I stopped paying for trash pickup. Now it's only $20 a month, but it is not required. So my husband takes our trash to work with him and puts it in the dumpster at his job. So he has a truck, he just throws it in the back, no big deal, and that saves us $20 a month. So yeah, that's pretty easy. The second thing I did was I had the security light at my house turned off. We live in the country and there was just a big security light outside and it was costing about $10 a month. So when I was in cut down mode, I didn't know if I was going to be able to make money from home, and I was quitting my full-time teaching job, and I said, okay, panic time, how can we save money? Because money that's going out is not in my pocket. So I had them turn that security light off. No problem. And it's darker outside, but we have 3 dogs, so I'm not worried about security. All right, and this is a big one. I stopped using my dryer this summer. So I do have a clothesline outside my house, which is awesome. It's actually really far from my house, which is kind of a pain. But during the summer, I hung the clothes to dry. Now, winter is coming. My Game of Thrones fans, winter is coming. And so I'm not going to be able to hang my clothes outside because it does get fairly cold here in Louisiana in the winter. And you don't want to hang your clothes when it's cold. So, or you might live in an apartment or not have a clothing line to hang your clothes, right? And you're saying, I can't do that, too bad. Yes, you can. So let me show you what I just got. This is a little metal clothing rack. And it's only about 17 bucks. There it is. So that will go in my laundry room this winter. And I will hang my clothes on that. Now, a few tips when you hang your clothes to dry is this. Towels, I hang them for about half of their drying time, and then I put them in the dryer because towels can get really scratchy when you just hang them. Also with clothes, you can fluff them in the dryer at the end when they're just about dry. You can fluff them in the dryer and then you still get that softness, but you're not using your dryer so much. You guys, your dryer is sucking your energy bill, literally, okay? So, number 4 is plant a garden. So I've always been into gardening. More recently, I've started growing things that my family eats. Like my daughter loves strawberries, so we planted strawberries, and those will continue to come back every spring. I grew squash and okra and all these things that I would buy at the grocery store. We started growing. So you may not have a place for a garden. You can get some pots and you can start growing some things even in the window. And it's just really fun too. So even if you don't feel like you're a green thumb or you feel like you don't have the space, you might just want to give it a try and you might end up liking it. You might find success. I have a green thumb and I don't really know why. My mom has one, so maybe it's genetic, but really plants don't need that much attention and you can do it. You really can. You can grow a garden. Check out my other videos for easy ways to start a garden, you guys. Super easy and free. Okay, so I'll try to link the video down below about starting a garden out in your grass. Just need some time and some cardboard. So, number 4 is meal planning. I grocery shop now once a week, usually on Fridays, and I make a meal plan. So every week I'll pick out 7 meals that we're going to eat for the week. And that way my grocery list is itemized. I spend less at the grocery store, and the big thing is you don't end up going back to the grocery store midweek and buying more things, because that's when you go to get 3 things and you spend $50 and it adds up. So if you just go to the grocery store once a week, it's so much better. I'm still spending $200+ a month on groceries, But we are a family of 4 with some hungry little kids and some growing kids. So even with growing a garden, groceries are still expensive, about $800 a month. So, and that's here in Louisiana. So groceries can be expensive. And of course, with your groceries, try to buy things bigger, things like sugar, rice, things that you know you're going to use in the future. If you can, make a budget to buy one of those things in bulk once a month. You can't always buy the big of everything because that's going to put you over budget. But once a month, it will save you in the end. So I'm talking to myself because I'm still trying to get myself to do that because it's hard when you're on a budget. And the big sugar is $7 and the little one is $4, and you're like, I know that's a better deal, but So that's something that I am working on as well. But it's really easy as well because you know what's the plan for the week for food, and you don't have to stress about it. You just look at the list and say, what do I want to cook tonight? Whatever number this is alcohol. I stopped drinking alcohol almost 2 years ago, and it has saved me a ton of money, and it has made me feel healthier. Not gonna lie, sometimes I really miss drinking, but now if I could just get my husband to quit smoking cigarettes, then we would have a lot more money to put aside. But all I can do is me. All I can control is myself. So that's what I work on. And the next thing is fast food. We don't get as much fast food anymore because we are homeschooling now, which is the next thing that is saving me money. You wouldn't realize, but going to school costs so much money. The transportation, the gas, and then there is always something that you have to pay for school. Now, I'm not saying drop out of school and start homeschooling. I mean, do it if you want to. But also just a reminder, like, I know it's hard, but you don't have to participate in everything that the school sends home. Totally guilty, okay? Because they make you feel like your kid is going to be left out if they don't do this, and that. And every week there is something that they're asking for money for. Public school, private school, everything. So this year we started homeschooling, and it's saving me money. I didn't buy a curriculum. We're just kind of going with the flow, and I'll link my homeschool video down below about what we're doing for homeschool. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. And then just like the little stuff, like my daughter and my son, they know when we go to the store, don't ask for toys. And they still do, but I don't buy them. So about every 2 weeks, when my husband or I gets paid, let my daughter get a little toy. It also cuts down on just messes in your house, you know? Okay, and my final pitch is work from home. I just started working from home about 3 months ago. I teach English online for VIPKID and GoGoKid, and I'm able to make almost as much money as I made as a full-time teacher, working about 20 hours a week. And I do all my work before my children wake up in the morning. So yeah, that is really awesome. And that's another way that I'm putting aside money. So look for a work from home. Look for something that you can do to generate a little bit of income. So yeah, and if you have questions about that, I'm definitely going to put a link down below about that, and I'll put my email address. If you guys want to share anything that you do to save money, I would love to hear it. And I really actually need to start putting some money in a savings. That would be great. I get kind of nervous about banks. My family lost a lot of money with investments in banks. So considering burying my money in the backyard, I don't know. I have a big yard, so don't come digging. Just kidding. Anyway, so that is pretty much it, you guys. I hope that you have an awesome day, and I hope to hear from you, and subscribe for more fun videos from this homeschool, work from home mom. Take care. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.